Hello everybody and welcome to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4. Now I've been getting a bit of a clamor from my viewers to play a nation that I'd never played in Hearts of Iron 3, and the top contender has been Italy. A lot of people want to see me play Italy, so that's what we are going to do today. Now I am going to turn historical AI focus off. Mostly because I feel that it can tend to hamper the AI, which is kind of weak as it is right now. So we are just going to hop straight into the game. We're going to leave it on regular difficulty and Iron Man mode. Wonderful. I love how quick the game loads up. Now, I haven't actually... I just logged into an Italy playthrough to take a look at the focus tree and its starting setup, but I haven't actually played as Italy at all, so this is going to be pretty new to me. But it's one of my main complaints about the game, actually. The tech tree is the same no matter who you play as. I really feel like it would give the game... Man, now that I think about it, it would be a beast, an absolute beast to balance. But think about how much flavor it would give the game if at least start with the majors had their own personalized tech trees. That'd be so cool. You know, like how each major has its own focus tree, and some of the minors are starting to get focus trees. That would be so cool. Although, yeah, no, I have my gripes about the focus trees as well. We're gonna start on the left side over here. We're gonna do the industrial efforts and the extra research slot. That is going to be really good. So we're going to start with Ethiopian War Logistics. That adds infrastructure and naval bases down in Africa for us. We only have 20 civilian factories, but that's better than some major start. Like, I think Japan starts with, like, I don't know. I think it was 19. I'm not sure, but we're going to build some more civilian factories. So let's go one. That was a total of 2 there. And let's see. I like even numbers. There we go. All right, some civvy factories. We will get some for free. Max out our infantry equipment. I've learned that that's probably the best thing you could possibly do for pretty much any nation is to immediately max out your run of infantry weapons, because otherwise you're never going to be building units. All right, now we have 11 dockyards, 5 free. What do we want to put this in? We do have Class 2 battleships. Now, are these... Battleship 2. Well, let's take a look at the variants real quick. Because... Or maybe it's... Well, maybe this is in... Well, let's see. The Caudilio class. That's this one. Looks to be the only one that's in there now. So maybe this is an older one. And it is partially complete, so I don't know if I want to get rid of it. I think what we'll do is... well, they're the same class. Why are there two? There's 2 runs of battleships on here. I don't get that. Okay, what we're going to do is take one of these, put it on infinite, and one of these and put it on 1, and then we'll max out the one on 1 right now. We'll max it out for what we got. It'll finish this one, and then it'll start building those one. It'll start doing this infinite run right here. Alrighty, good. I'm thinking about making... Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn the day-night cycle off. It's a resource hog, but also a lot of people just don't like it. A lot of people just don't like it, and a little bit of management here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do either. It's my standard order of battle procedures from Hearts of Iron 3. Oop, I grabbed most of them. Alright, so let's get everybody, move all the navies to one spot, move all the air forces to one spot, and reorganize them to your liking is kind of my normal thing. And let's see, I feel like I did miss some people. Is this guy moving? I know the ones at the bottom I surely did. But we can just give them another go. Here we go. No divisions in basic training. Well, let's take a look at our logistics real quick. I love this screen. I do love this screen. A lot of information, really easy to read. We're down 1,000 guns. But yeah, we'll start making... We got guns cranking out right now, so it's not a big deal. And we're going to take all these, we're going to merge them together, and we see if that's everybody. Missed our battleships, which it says are right here. Or maybe we missed these ones. These submarines. Ah, they're just a little bit on the slow side. Probably older ones. Now is Italy. Oof, it's got to be interesting. Because I've played... Well, I played Germany. Germany has a similar naval... No, not really. Italy's navy was built for going head toe-to-toe. Germany was built for convoy raiding. So what do we got now? We got class... It's all class 1 stuff, so it's all antiquated. We're going to create a new fleet and break off all the submarines. Just like that. I'm going to select the submarines. We're going to base them down here, Sardinia. And we're going to give them someone who... Do we have any wolf pack people? That's all we got right there. So, spotter and superior tactician. That'll be you. So I had a long conversation yesterday with some people from the channel and about what could possibly improve the game. And some of the things we brought up actually have been mentioned in the patch notes for coming patches after the 1.01 beta. But it's standard Paradox practice to release a game, then patch the ever-loving hell out of it. And we've got more than 100 ships here, which is not what I want. Well, it's 101. It's a massive fleet. Capacity of 50. Capacity of 20. This is definitely too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make a primary battle fleet. Right, it's going to be my primary battle fleet. It wouldn't be another nation's primary battle fleet because I don't really have modern ships or... Man, I wish this was ordered differently. Modern ships or aircraft carriers just yet, but we'll work on that. We're Italy. We got to have a good navy, right? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 6. And 1, 2, well, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do... Oops. No, 8. Well, 8, that's fine, right? 8 and 8. And then we can just grab a handful of destroyers, go... A dozen destroyers. That sounds good. As kind of my primary fleet for now. And we're going to base them... Naples, they probably got a good port. Yeah, right down here. Okay, good. Those models coming in out of the ports and going into the airports and things like that when they depart and when they arrive. Man, that's wonky looking. That is wonky looking. Just tiny little ship turns into this giant ship, or tiny little plane turns into a giant plane. That's weird. All right, so Air Force now. Air Force management. So I'm gonna grab everybody. We're gonna... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. Guess we have to click over on this side. Oh, god damn it. What is going on here? What is going on here? Maybe I'm on the last one. Maybe I'm letting go of shift. Well, let's just hold on to shift and then... Nope, it just, as you select them, it just opens them all up. That's not what I wanted to do, but... Alright, well, let's close all those out. We'll get our Air Force together. Alright, and let's see here. We're gonna merge the fighters together into one. Merge the tactical bombers together into one. Naval bombers into one. We missed some right there. There we go. So we've got 300 fighters, around 300 tactical bombers, 72 naval bombers, and 48 close air support. I feel like as Italy, we're going to be ranging kind of far and wide, so long-range tactical bombers probably going to be a good thing. Are we already at war with Ethiopia? Did we start at war with Ethiopia? Must, because they're attacking us. Oh yeah, I thought, I don't know why I thought that was a focus to start the war. The war is already started. I mean, we've just been letting them wear themselves out against me. I don't really feel like it's necessary to bring any more troops in, because at this point, oh, it is only February. It's not like we wasted a lot of time. At this point, there's attrition issues, 40% attrition here. Was it because we're in mountains? Division attrition 40% and very hot. Yeah, there it is right there. Huh. I just thought of something. Let's say you wanted mountain divisions. Do they suffer... Do these guys suffer less attrition in the mountains? Well, let's see. We would want to go to terrain modifiers. And which one of these is a goddamn mountain? This one. Mountain. Movement 20%, attack, defense. No, that's weird. So I feel like mountain divisions should not suffer normal attrition penalties in mountains. Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I'm probably crazy. 30 ships seems decent. And then we've got a bunch of spare screens here. I like that. Alright, so Ethiopia. Looks like we won right here, so let's move on them. Commander skill. Yeah, the Ethiopians seem to have... Ooh! Remilitarization of the Rhineland, of course. Oh, okay, so that just... Yeah, that built infrastructure down here, so we should suffer from less attrition due to supply issues. Yes. Alright, so industrial effort, that's civvy factories, times 2, so that's 4. Let's start doing that one. Alright, so what happened here? Experience, terrain. Man, like, we were doing well, and then it turned around. Maybe we should bring in planes. Let's do that. So, not... Well, this one... Why don't we just do this? Our fighters and our close air support. Let's bring our tactical bombers, too. How many can we... 600 planes. Decent-sized airport for Ethiopia, I feel, but... Alright. Now, it should take them a little while to get over here. Yeah, but not too long. So, first thing... Well, let's just wait for everybody to get here. The fighters and the tactical bombers are still coming. So we're going to want to go to Africa and put everybody over here. Close air support and air superiority. And then the tactical bombers, once they get here, we'll put them on... We'll have them do both. So we should have Italian planes out and about now. Yep. Okay, so let's take one division and flank this guy. Let's take one division and go here. We'll take these 3 and attack this guy right here. Should be pretty easy. I mean, they don't really have too much to stand against me with. I think we just basically have to take Addis Ababa here, and that should end the war. We'll get some nice experience out of it, though. A lot of nations have ways to get, you know, a little bit of starter experience early on, which is cool. If you're fascist, if you're fascist or communist, that is. If you're fascist or communist, you can send, either have a war start early, or you can send troops to help out in the Spanish Civil War. That'll get you a nice experience. That's what I did in my Japan game. Had 4 divisions fighting in Spain for quite a while. And got a lot of experience out of it, actually. I'm just manually controlling this now. Alright, send these guys down this way. Alright, so let's split these guys up. I kind of miss the counters. I know people say I'm crazy because of it, but I miss the counters from Hearts of Iron 3. Just because they gave you, I mean, it was a feel, they gave you good information, but it was also a feel. Like, it felt like you were, on a map, in a war room kind of thing. I always thought that was cool. Alright, so let's continue. There's the capital right there. Is that mountains? That is mountains. Well, let's get these guys into to a naval base here where they're going to suffer from less attrition. Alright. Well, it looks like they're not having a lot of progress, but we'll be able to flank them, like so. Open up the flanks. That will get more pressure on the capital. I mean, that's across the river, but it's not a big deal. The Spanish Civil War. Nationalist Spain declared war on regular Spain. Spanish Civil War rages back and forth usually. Well, at least in my experience. Although this is the first game I've recorded without historical focus on. So we'll see what happens. Usually it goes, flops over one way, then flops back the other way, and so on and so forth, but we'll see. Oh, and before anybody says anything about the thumbnail, yes, I know I don't have a picture of Il Duce there, but I only have a certain amount of pre-prepared little cartoon Benjamins for thumbnails. I have one for each ideology. Let's see. I have Rommel Benjamin. I have Zhukov Benjamin. I have 2 allies. I have Montgomery Benjamin, and I have Eisenhower Benjamin. But I don't have, like, Hirohito Benjamin or Il Duce Benjamin. That's a decent amount. I'll be able to do some good things with this experience. Looks like we're starting to run out of organization here, but it's flooping back and forth. Alright, pause this real quick so I don't waste any time. I feel like concentrated industry is best. I have gone the other path, and it is really nice if someone strategically bombs you, but I found it's also very easy to get people to not strategically bomb you. Although we are, again, this is ahistorical. You never know what's going to happen. Opening up that flank didn't seem to do much. There's no night experience. Is there a modifier? There's not a modifier for being, like, encircled? Huh. And that's interesting. That is really interesting. I mean, it gives you more combat width, right? Although I have a combat width of 160, I'm using 60. Well, in Hearts of Iron 3, attacking someone in the flank like that from multiple directions would give, well, multiple combat penalty because they were fighting on multiple fronts. It would also give them a well, there was encirclement. There was 2 of them, encirclement and something else. Well, and modify my government. Well, what do we got? Whoa, we got a whole bunch here. Construction speed for everything. Civilian to military factory conversion. Same ideology. Political power gain is pretty damn good. All the regular reformers, compassionate gentleman, smooth talker, war industrialist, and captain of industry. I'm gonna go with captain of industry first because I'm fascist, which is fine by me. I'm not really particularly set on a ideology for this playthrough. What's nice about fascism is that it lets you get to war early. Well, now that we're attacking them from 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, let's look at the battle now. Nope. Interesting. God damn it. You know what I should be doing this whole time? Beep. Beep. Get someone in there with, well, not armor. Well, it looks like we got a lot of these old people in here, but I guess we'll give him this guy. He's the best one we have. I would say these guys should at least have a general so that he can gain experience. And does he impart anything particular? Commander skill bonus, yeah, he does. I think it looks like the commander skill bonus, whoa, is 5% per skill level, I think. 5% per skill level sounds good. All right, so we're going to puppet. No, we're going to take all states. Done and done. All right, so Addis Ababa fell. And we won. Well, let's see. We're going to move these guys back to the coastline here where they're not going to suffer any attrition. We don't need our planes over here anymore. We actually managed to outstrip its capacity by just a little bit, so move them over here. Although I don't think it really I think it just hurts efficiency. We're missing fighters. We're missing artillery. That is good to know. So we're definitely going to want to add on interwar fighter, and we're going to want to add on artillery. And we're going to move these guys up near the top. Not to the top, but near the top. And why don't we just at least give them cursory 6 per year. We're going to build a plane every 2 months. Handcrafted. Gonna handcraft that bastard. Alright, nice. Ethiopia fell in just a few months. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. Got about 50 experience points out of it. So, do we like Germany? That's the ticket here. Do we like them? Do we want them to be on our side? I mean, we are fascist, but maybe we want to be the dominant partner instead of Germany in our axis. And nationalist Spain is the fascist one, right? Yes. I think if we want to, we can send in volunteers as well. Probably could have done that before. How many can we send? 2. We can only send 2 divisions. We could send just regular infantry. I think we have some tanks over here. Oh, we have 3 tank divisions right there. Why don't we grab 2 of these? We'll give them a leader. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. And let's go nationalist Spain. And send volunteers. A little bit more experience. Why not? Send. Yes, I know we don't have any divisions in basic training. But we're still running well, we have guns, but that's... We have a good supply of guns, but that's it. I think I'm going to keep that cranking like that for a while, too. Alrighty, so... We could start bringing in more. Right now, these are pretty simple divisions. Support artillery would be nice, but we don't have any artillery to send in there. It's a pretty small division. How many men is that? 6,300. Let's at least increase the size of our divisions, our regular divisions, by a little bit here. And how much did that suck up? About half of our supply, so we can still train up some more. And let's just put them in Tuscany here. Alrighty, nice. So we're going to send some troops over to nationalist Spain to help out a little bit. Hopefully they'll do something useful, that is. Alright, excavation. Yes. Anything that we can get our hands on is going to be helpful. I mean, it's not that bad right now. We're only running a deficit of oil, basically. Well, let's take a look at the resource map mode. Wow, we really don't have much. But we're going to try to take Yugoslavia. I know that. And Greece actually does have some decent resources there. Apparently, North Africa has literally nothing in it. Did Ethiopia have it? Ethiopia had 2 rubber. Man, Africa is just vacant of anything useful. Looks like there's chromium down here, and that's about it. Yep. Very much so. Not anything down there. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna end this episode right here. I think it was a success. We took Ethiopia in just a few months. We got some divisions heading on over. Well, they're actually here right now. I think those guys can do that on their own. Where are our troops going to be the most useful? Probably, like, here. I'm thinking cut this little area here, wipe out this pocket, swing around. I think that's a good idea. Okay, everybody, if you have enjoyed this, please just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 4, just subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time.